Welcome back, my friends. My name is Sushant Tijwani and I am the CEO and founder of 3Touchpoints, a full-service web analytics consulting firm based out of Pennsylvania, USA. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in our first and exclusive blog series on optimizing your e-commerce business using your in-house web analytics solution. Secondly, all of those who are new to this series, I would highly recommend checking out our previous blog posts and videos at conversionpath.typepad.com. Now, let's jump on to our next topic of this week, which is another interesting question raised to me by an e-commerce director working with a mid-sized health and nutrition brand in the North America market. And this question was, our e-commerce team does not have relevant analytics skill set, which makes it really difficult for us to make smart, data-driven decisions. What are the options for us? This is a very common problem with various small and mid-sized retailers and brands in the industry. The interesting point is, it's not just restricted to new entrants in the market, but with various seasonal players too. Most of the small and mid-sized e-commerce players I've worked in the past had a small e-commerce team of 3 to 4 professionals with a limited online budget. Each and every member was responsible for meeting certain traffic and conversion goals every month. More than 85% of the team time every week used to get spent towards fixing operational issues. And the remaining 15% gets spent towards strategizing for the next week. Every week, almost 2 to 6 hours get spent towards looking at the basic health metrics of the business. And 30 to 45 minutes per day looking at the transactional data reported by the in-house data warehousing driven reporting system. Due to the above working culture, in most of the small and mid-sized retailers and brands in the industry, the ability to generate incremental gains is very low. Oftentimes, the site optimization decisions are not based on any facts or analysis, while the marketing optimization related decisions or even the marketing budget optimization decisions are driven by an external marketing agency instead of in-house marketing team. If you go to the root of the problem and try to find out the reasons, we would find the following 3 major pain areas. Number 1, there is a limited time for data analysis and there's a poor data interpretation skills among the e-commerce team. Number 2, there's a limited knowledge in regards to in-house analytics implementation and underlying business rule. This is one of the major reasons behind that. Number 3, there's a lack of a dedicated web analyst in the team. Now, if you're in the category of the above e-commerce players who is struggling to make smart, data-driven decisions, here are some options for you. Number 1, ask your analytics vendor for a customized training session for your e-commerce team. This is very important. Listen, ask your analytics vendor for a customized training session for your team. Arrange a 1-hour meeting between your e-commerce manager and your analytics account manager and define the following action items for your analytics vendor. Number 1, conduct a thorough audit of your existing implementation and create an actionable user manual which could be used as a reference guide by the e-commerce team. Number 2, arrange a customized 2-day training session for the entire e-commerce team, including your marketing professional, including your content guy, your e-commerce manager, and your merchandising manager. And the important point to consider here is, the session should be focused towards answering the day-to-day business questions instead of overwhelming the e-commerce team with thousands and thousands of product features. Another important point to consider is, if you're not getting a desired support from your analytics vendor, then Engage an external business consultant on a retainer basis. There are various third-party agencies in the market who are ready to, or passionate to provide analytics consulting services. Engage a business consultant as a 20 hours per month retainer for next 1 month and define the following action items for him. Number 1, create actionable dashboards for the marketing, merchandising, content and executive team. Number 2, conduct a half-day workshop on data interpretation and optimization for the entire e-commerce team. If you get a chance, buy the following 2 hardcovers and distribute among your entire e-commerce team. Number 1, the Web Analytics An Hour a Day by Avinash Kaushik, and Web Analytics Demystified, an amazing book by Eric Peterson. Attend a Web Analytics Wednesday session in your neighborhood. Ask your e-commerce team to start attending the local Web Analytics Wednesday sessions at least once or twice a month. This would give them an opportunity to network with a group of smart analytics professionals and get them evangelized in the area of web analytics. Last but not the least, hire a dedicated web analyst. This is must. If your department can spare additional 85 to 90K per annum, I would highly recommend hiring a smart web analyst in your team. With this, we conclude this discussion, and as usual, I expect your valuable feedback and criticism on my website, that is conversionpath.typepad.com. Thanks for listening.